Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Horeb Nation Talk Show. So today we're going to be talking about, Ghana and Nigeria. For a long time the beef between, the misunderstanding, the battle between the two countries, not politically, not politically, has actually gone. The battery has gone beyond the question of jollof rice, trying to see if it is Nigerian jollof rice or the Ghanaian jollof rice that is the best. While even Senegal is actually there, looking at us and say, like, what are they saying? I'm the owner. I'm actually the owner, of jollof rice. What are they talking about? But this has gone beyond, food. Now we get into the music industry. And recently there was a Ghanaian sister that actually, got into a singing, a singathon, like a 4 day or probably 5 days, singing non-stop, and she actually, before she said it, she said she got the inspiration by from her sister in Nigeria. That was the chef Hidabasi, who actually got, a Guinness, world record during that time, for cooking for some hours by breaking a record, who has actually been taken over, some times ago. But when Afwa's, event was going on, the Ghanaian media, space, and then some other, when you check the media space, there was a lot of things being said, whereby they said, like, oh, now Afwa is on as a Ghanaian, and then no Nigerian is supporting what she's doing, while when Idabasi was, doing an event, Ghanaians were supporting, and it was the talk of the time. But the question is, why were Nigerians silent? Were they silent really? Because I knew that there's a Parana News that actually talked about it, and there were some other blogs in Nigeria that actually made, mention of Afwa's event. But then, not to talk too much, recently there was a Ghanaian brother that's also, I think he's also into, the industry, the show industry in Ghana. And he raised the question that I want you to listen to, and then I will be back.
And so, currently I'm in Ghana, and there is an event going on called Singathon. It is just like what our sister Hilda Bassi did for cooking for some number of hours, trying to break a world record somebody had already set. She was successful in doing that. We saw a lot of videos where both Ghana and Nigeria, I would actually say the entire Africa was behind Hilda Bassi. And then the support was real. Now, as usual, I went on the Ghanaian media space and I saw some things which I felt I need to address too. This is one of them. You saw how Ghanaians were supporting Hilda Bassi. Is any Nigerian talking about Ifwa Singathon? Okay. Now, this is my response. I personally feel that sometimes my people in Ghana can be a bit petty, and then sometimes they channel their energy to things which they are not supposed to. You understand? First of all, it would surprise you that Efwa Sansoa is doing a singathon in Ghana, but we have Hilda Bassi trending on Twitter in Ghana, which means we pay so much attention to things where no concern us. We put energy into things that we are not supposed to put energy into it. First of all, Efwa is going to do a singathon, which means she's going to sing for a certain number of hours. Before she started, they have already started a campaign of Efwa should sing only Ghanaian songs. She's singing over 3,000 songs. And then we started trumpeting the idea of her to sing only Ghanaian songs. And we know once that conversation comes up, people are, trying to, tell her that don't sing any Nigerian song. Fact, you don't want her to sing Nigerian songs. Okay, so Nigerians are also sitting in a corner minding their own business. Why do you now have to come out to say that Nigerians are not coming to support? I want to ask this question. If I'm wrong, they should let me know. When Hilda Bassi was doing her cookathon, did we ever hear any Nigerian telling Hilda Bassi not to cook any food from Ghana? Or did you hear anybody tell Hilda Bassi to cook only food from Nigeria? They left it open. Once you come up with, putting lines and borders in certain things, it clearly sends a signal that some people are not invited. You understand what I'm saying? And so I saw this and I felt like my brother was on the line. I would like to take his also, his own view about this whole thing about Ghana and Nigeria. The least thing we want to do, this person wants to take this person away from that, and it would become a whole. But we are doing our possible best to bridge the gap that people are putting us apart. How nice would it be that Hilda Bassi, Nenefua doing the singathon would also sing a couple of Nigerian songs, something from Fela, something from Flavor, something from Davido, something. Then he comes to sing Sarkodie, 3,000 songs. If let's say she's even singing 200 songs from Nigeria, singing songs from Benin, from Angelique Kidjo, singing Selif Fuketa songs and all that, it would make her an African and a global icon. Let's stop this pettiness of everything and don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. It doesn't take us anywhere. It keeps putting us apart and dragging us behind. The largest number I saw on her streaming was about 2,000 or 3,000 people. Just imagine if we invited Nigeria to be part of it deliberately to support us. This thing would have had a lot of attention and would have gone viral more than.
All right, so we've listened to him. I think his judgment, to me, it's a little bit clear and enough, for us to understand where he's coming from. I think as young Africans, what we just have to do is to find a way. Wherever you come from in Africa, whatever country you're from, we need to find a way, to work, together. I wish Efwa all the best. She completed 126, hours and 52 minutes, as you can see, announced by BBC News. After she just finished, the event, and that was so beautiful. So I want us, every one of us, to find a way. Ghanaians, Nigerians, wherever you are from, look at the platform. If Nigeria has a platform that you can use, in whatever you're doing, make use of that platform instead of us fighting against each other. If it is Ghana that has the platform, let's use it. We know Nigerians, they actually have the platform. Consider today how Nigerians, as a Nigerian, how we promote music, how we promote movies. You've just watched, I don't know, Funke Akindele's recent movie. See the promotion, see how they did it. See Nas Boy's music, see how they went about it. So Nigerians always have, there is a way through which they do. The population is there, the number of youth on internet are there. All those things are assets. They are attributes that Nigerians, characteristics that we have that actually help easily, to achieve those dreams. And I wish every one of us from whatever part of Africa should come together and use the platform that our brothers have, to achieve whatever, thing we need to do. If you listen to Amapiano is from South Africa, but who are the ones, playing it the most? It's in Nigeria. It's just a platform, okay? If not, this beefing, as we call it, will continue, forever. I hope we learn from this and then we keep moving on. Like I said, all the best to Efwa, for what she has done. We wait for, the Guinness, industry or the company to actually deliver to her what belongs to her. I'll see you next time.